We are at 2323 South Highland Avenue, Los Angeles, California, 90016, performing a video sewer inspection through a 2-inch clean out right below the laundry area. We've pushed out to this area that you're looking at right now, which is in the driveway, and we've marked it out at about 1 foot 11 inches deep in the concrete driveway out in the middle. We cannot get to a point to where we can get all the way down the sewer line to inspect it, because there is a fitting that's improper in the line, and we keep butting into the back of this clean out is what it appears to be. We're going past where the water is making a diverted turn approximately 12 inches before this area, and we can't get down that line. The camera will not make the turn because of the improper fitting. So we're going to pull back and we'll show the condition. There is some cast iron, approximately maybe 3 feet, 4 feet of cast iron that was left in between the plastic and the clay that is in poor condition. And we've got some issues with the clay line. We have some separations. Also looked underneath the house, and we've got quite a few improper fittings, drain lines that were not run to code, and just done poorly. Underneath the kitchen sink, the vent is not up high enough past the flood rim. There's quite a few issues with the drain and venting. We'll pull back and we'll show the condition of the sewer. At this point, like I said, we're hitting the back of this fitting. We're going into this clean out. Now as we pull back, you can see it's all crusted up and built up in there. I'm going to try and see if we can tell where the turn is, where it starts going down the sewer. It's got a whole lot of build up and crud in there. This line's in really poor condition. It's broken. You can see the breaks in the line. There's pieces in the line. That's a big part of it. It may be that the back of that fitting, from running a cable so many times, trying to clear it possibly, just broke the back of that fitting out. There's a big piece of clay that's just broken. Yeah, that line's just all broken right there. That line has to be dug up, has to be repaired at that point, and then we could go ahead and inspect the rest of the line. But that line's completely broken. You can see where it's severed. It's right past this fitting. That section's broken out. There's a big old chunk of clay right in the middle. And they've had stoppages in the past. You can see all the waste built up, and it was packed with paper as well. And we're going to start pulling back. This is the 4-inch clay. Then we transition right away to the cast iron. And this cast iron is pretty well deteriorated. It's got a whole lot of buildup. It's probably original. There's cracks in the line. It needs to be replaced as well. There's not much before it hits the ABS. We've only got a few feet. So this area does need to be attended to, find out what's going on, and then we could re-inspect the rest of it. The rest of it is ABS plastic. As far as we can tell, we don't see any joints that are broken or separated in the plastic. But there's a lot of improper fittings, as I said, into the house. Things were not plumbed in properly, they're not to code, and will and can cause issues in the future. Make numerous turns. There's way too many turns in a lot of the piping under the house, especially for the toilet. You've got two 90s butted up against each other, which will catch paver, cause a lot of problems, cause stoppages. That concludes our video sewer inspection.